город учиться. Поэтому, когда у нее родилась маленькая дочка, то есть
And we're back. What is up, everybody? It's Kyle here. Whole crew's here today. It is Sunday, April 2nd,
April Fools.
3 o'clock on the nose.
April Fools.
Yeah, it
April
is
Fools, it's not April Fools.
Gotcha. So, how are you guys doing?
Doing A-O.
How's that water over there, Tyler?
I'm excited to be drinking this
Yeah,
water.
water's for
I'm
losers.
so hydrated right
Water's
now.
for losers, dude.
If we can take a break really quick and say one thing, the fact that Indiana still has the no purchasing alcohol on
Oh
Sundays
my
law
God.
is such an
And our
annoying
vice
pain in the
president
butt.
is from here.
And do you think he actually cared? He probably had so much liquor stored up in his house from being.
I'm about to say, it just
That's
teaches
true.
you how to stock up.
Yeah.
but I'll say that when I was in Vegas, like that, having that ability
Luxury.
to just to whenever I wanted to go.
I have to imagine.
Like it's
It
gotta
was
be,
amazing.
It's got to be crazy because we've literally grown up with the mindset, even when we couldn't drink, that nobody bought your parents, nobody bought alcohol on Sundays. Period.
Yep.
And then when you finally go to another state, you're gonna be like, oh, well, shit, I can't buy alcohol. It's Sunday, and people are like, what do you mean?
Well, did you hear about the lady that was supposed to, she was like the head person to like pass the law in Indiana
She
to
got
buy
murdered.
to buy alcohol on Sundays. It was like a couple of years back, and she was like the head of it, and everyone was actually getting ready to take her seriously. And then she got busted with a DUI.
Oh my God. Was it on a Sunday?
I hope it was.
That would have just made
I
like
hope it
like
was.
icing on top of the cake.
She was so drunk she was trying to get Chick-fil-A.
I gotta get to church. Man, you're hammered.
She's hammered. Trying to
I
get
just
some
drank
chicken.
I drank the communion.
I
a
just
lot
drank
of
a lot of Jesus' blood.
it. You ever like gone out and partied really hard, and then like at
Last
3
night.
o'clock in the morning you wake up and you can drink enough water to like drain a river.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Like your mouth is a desert.
Dude,
For
all
sure.
the time.
And you
God,
wake up 3 hours later and you just never stop pissing.
or
Yeah, exactly.
instead of that, like I did yesterday, you just get drunk as fast as possible so that headache goes away.
The best cure
And they
for
think I'm an
a
alcoholic.
hangover
Wow.
is more alcohol.
That's
Nothing-
that's what you did on spring break. That's what everyone does on spring break. You wake up, you're like, oh, my
Well, every-
head's killing me. Fucking
I
pound
never.
this beer.
You know what?
Let's-
Shockingly, when we were there in Cancun, I never had a hangover
Really?
because
Except that.
because I always went to bed at a decent hour.
Oh,
That's my thing. If when I get a hangover is when I stay up late.
that
If I'm
makes
up till
sense, I
4 in
guess.
the morning, that's when I get a hangover
Yeah.
because I'm not sleeping it off. But we went to bed by 1 at the latest every single night, and then
Yeah.
I'm up at 8 o'clock ready to go again. Anyway, so you guys doing good? Potter's out of freaking
Other
water.
than the lack of alcohol.
I'm feeling peachy.
Why don't you roll over there, grab that bag, put your headphones down. We'll keep talking.
No, we
All right,
won't.
fine, we won't.
I'm gonna wait.
slap
We will say
that
nothing.
bag?
I
Slap the bag, dude.
The audience is waiting for you to get more alcohol.
They're just waiting. They're waiting. They're like,
They're
I
on the
really
edge
wish
of
he would
that
just
seat.
grab that bag of wine and fill his cup.
It was a
Get
good
to it.
year. That was a good
What?
year for grapes. In that bag of wine.
in the what is it? What is the brand?
Franzia.
Franzia?
No, yeah.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
Franzia.
Box
Oh, good year.
wine.
Last month,
Yeah.
It was a good year for grapes that year.
You know what?
that day.
Do you
It was a
think-
good match.
I bet it's good. Their stock is probably
Pretty big.
amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's the only way to buy
Stock.
wine.
You think Franzia is a publicly traded company?
Oh, hell
I'm
yeah,
gonna
I do.
false.
It's going to be a subsidiary of another expensive alcohol company, like Coke. Coke sells Franzia probably.
How is that an alcohol company?
They're-
Coke has like champagne. They sell Dom Perignon.
No, they don't.
They totally do.
No, it's Coke flavored though.
Coke owns Ace of Spades. Don't
Yeah.
you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Coke owns a lot of things. Coke owns Pepsi. It's one big like.
Wow, that would just
That would be
would
the
mind
mind
fuck
fuck.
yeah, like it was like
everybody,
wait, they're the same company,
This
and they
entire
create
time.
a
They just go
rivalry.
back and forth, making one shittier than the other, and like, oh, we have too much Pepsi.
Everyone's in the world is just like, I like Coke better. I like Pepsi better, and they're just in
They're
their
like, we're
office,
rolling
it's
in the
like,
Benjamins.
We make so much money.
Oh god,
The media mogul Frank Coke,
Frank.
just rolling around in money.
Frank
No,
Coca-Cola.
he has a hyphenated last name. It's Coke Pepsi.
Coke Pepsi. Why
Frank
didn't we
Coke
see this
Pepsi.
coming?
He's from the Coke Pepsi
He owns
Family.
all the money.
He owns.
I own stock in money.
He owns all of it. It's the richest
Awesome.
dude.
I'd like to trade you 1,000 stocks in money for more money.
It just gets more and more. Well, I'm drinking wine. What are you drinking?
A concoction of random shit that I
Like
I'll
found
go get
mayonnaise?
wine while we're talking
our
about this.
fridge. Yeah.
Mayonnaise and pickle juice.
Yeah,
That'll get you
pretty
drunk.
much. Yeah.
What are you drinking over there?
Mayonnaise and pickles.
Frozen H2O and H2O.
That sounds
Oh
pretty
my
good.
Goodness.
Yeah.
Don't get too wild over there.
No, that was last
Oh,
night.
he left.
He went for the bag.
He's going hard.
Oh, no, we can't talk.
Mayonnaise and pickle juice.
Quiet.
We can't talk while he gets
Quiet, you.
So let's talk. Hold on, let's talk about something interesting while he's up and gone.
Okay.
Just so he feels left out.
The games last night were insane, were they not?
Yeah.
Oh, they were
I want,
crazy.
who did anyone last week pick Gonzaga?
No.
No, none of
I
us
picked
did.
South Carolina to win the whole thing.
See, I
Yeah.
picked the Carolinas, but I only got one Carolina.
I did guess that one Carolina would get in. It was the North one. And
had-
you picked.
I
you
had
picked
South Carolina and
North
Oregon.
Carolina. Oh,
and
no, and
Oregon.
Oregon.
Yeah.
So you
I
were.
didn't work out at all.
He was double wrong.
because
so
kids
Colin's-
don't
Colin's
know
stupid.
how to box out.
or you just don't know how to pick.
God
games.
damn it.
And you had Oregon winning.
Yeah.
So I wasn't as wrong as you. I was the second most wrong.
Yeah, you look stupid, Colin.
You two, you both had. You had.
Yeah,
you guys. You have North Carolina winning.
Yeah, we
the
have
whole
North
thing.
Carolina winning it all, baby.
Okay, yeah.
I
I
think-
remember.
Oh, he's
correctly.
back.
I now
Woo!
think Gonzaga will win it.
Yeah,
all.
I know.
I do too.
It's
They
If
played
they
well.
shoot like they
Pissing
did
me
last
off.
night, holy
Yeah.
mother of
pissing
God,
me off.
It's crazy how both games finished with 77 being the winning
Yep.
score.
that's insane.
I mean, technically they're pretty evenly matched. but
The
Well, but you're also basing it off of who they were defending.
South Carolina,
Again, but it's not defending the same team.
same team.
I bet it's gonna
Oregon
be-
and South Carolina, the same people. They just changed jerseys. You can't tell.
Okay,
'cause
so
you're
what do you think?
racist.
Now that you know that you're playing,
actually true.
you originally you two guessed South Carolina playing North Carolina
and North Carolina
winning.
Yeah.
Now they're going to play Gonzaga instead. What do you think the score is going to be?
Dude, I
and who
have
do you
no
think's going to
idea.
win?
I honestly have no idea.
I
Every
bet the
time
winning
I go
team-
You think North Carolina think's
North
going to win?
Carolina
But who?
77 to 75.
Wow.
77 still. He's just riding
77
that.
to 77.
Well, lucky number 77.
cool with 77 being the score.
But what would the other score be?
Less than
12.
77.
150.
I think
I
don't-
go ahead.
I don't know what the score will be, but I
of
do
course
know
not.
it's going to end with Gonzaga hitting a late game 3 to go ahead, North Carolina hitting a game-winning 3 to go ahead, and then Gonzaga hitting another game-winning 3 to go
So
ahead.
it's gonna be North
It's gonna-
Carolina's nightmare all over.
Yeah,
again.
exactly.
They are they're the only team this decade to join Butler and going back
This
to back.
decade. What a stupid
I don't know.
stat.
That's what ESPN said.
I know. What a dumb stat.
But,
this decade.
to
So
go back
out of
to back with
10,
Butler.
So
10
in that,
teams,
so
7
in
years.
in,
And
in
they
a
both
decade,
lost.
the most you can have is 5. So 2 of 5. That's supposed to be some
decades-
crazy stat.
Oh, yeah.
Oh well.
That's not. That's not a
No,
crazy
it's
stat.
not. It's not.
If you said 2 in 100 years, I'm like, okay, yeah, that's pretty crazy.
True.
But ESPN like
James.
manufactures these dumb statistics that they'll go, okay, what is a statistic for North Carolina that we could just generate out of our ass?
Oh, yeah,
And
for
this
sure.
is what it is.
First team to wear light blue on a basketball
That's what
court.
it has become. It's
wow.
literally what they do. Like, oh, he hit 3 threes on a
On a
Tuesday.
Sunday.
In
they don't have
April.
they don't have Manziel to talk about anymore.
Yeah.
Oh,
They
whatever.
have to
So
make up some
dumb.
shit.
That's what they do all the time. Anyway,
Tim Tebow visits Manziel.
so before we get too deep
Fights
into
Floyd
the
Mayweather.
ranting hole, this week's
He
episode.
skips the best joke.
No. I don't skip them. All right, this week's episode, we are going to talk about. Each of us is going to take turns talking about one thing that you really, really want to do or try, but are too afraid to do it and you haven't done it yet. And I don't mean like I'm afraid to touch a spider. I mean like,
That was going to be my joke. God damn it.
oh, read your brain.
It's like you guys are brothers or something.
I saw a spider
I looked at it
and I'm too afraid.
to look away.
But I want it, and I want you to know that.
By
Listener.
the way, you saw that spider in the cup. What happened to it?
Would you eat it?
I let it go. I let
In
it
the
go
house?
free. No, I didn't find it in the house. I found it at work.
Russian roulette with a spider.
Did you bring it to the house
No, I didn't bring it to the house.
From
I let
work?
it go outside.
and let it go in
of work.
Brooks' room? It's in there,
Yeah,
right?
I did do that.
He's saying that, but really he ate the spider.
I did eat the spider.
Candy. Oh, that's a spider, Colin. No.
No.
I thought it would give me superpowers.
He's like, I want to be internal
It
Spider-Man.
was a big dude.
I can shoot webs inside of myself.
Dude, fuck
He
spiders.
was around 2-3 inches long.
Nope.
It's a pretty big dude.
Nope.
I don't think that
Don't
happened.
like that.
That's a
Don't
big
like
enough
that.
spider to take over the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he not president yet? Because I would vote for
They
him.
made a
Just so
movie
you
about
know.
that.
What was it? Arachnia or
It's
something?
called Big Ass Spider.
Erection.
I don't know.
And they showed it.
if I like
It's called
that
Big
at
Ass
all.
Spider, and it's on a building. It's like on the top, and everyone's
Oh,
looking
they
up at it.
did.
But the spider was only like 2 to 3 inches, like Colin said. But no one wanted to touch it because they were too afraid. So just destroyed the city.
Well, how would a spider destroy a city?
Watch the movie.
Fear.
People were just running and like shooting guns and
Fear.
Like
yeah.
as they were running away, they actually caused all the damage running away from the spider, tripping over cars, and things were
tripping
exploding.
over cars.
We're clumsy people.
Oh, you drop your explosive grenade.
I'm holding all my grenades.
Don't worry, Mr. President. I have this nuke to take care of this spider. Oh no!
I am tripped.
Spider's done nothing.
It's like
Chicago lays in ruins.
He
Sup,
just
guys?
smokes a cigarette watching destruction happen.
Accidentally just flicks it off and boom! A whole field catches on fire. No, the crops.
the crops right next to Chicago. Yeah.
Awesome.
All right, Brug, you're up.
I'm up.
You're up.
I am up to talk about what I am afraid of,
Not what you're afraid of. Not
What you
list of
wanna
your
do.
fears.
Or what I want to
could
do, but I'm
feed that,
afraid of
To do it.
Do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
so mine's more on like a business side. I actually really would like to open up
My own like restaurant.
Oh,
Okay.
that'd be awesome. Yeah.
What would the name be?
There's a couple ideas, and I swear to God, if any one of these motherfuckers take this idea, I'm
you
gonna
probably
lose my
shouldn't.
goddamn mind.
Just
That's
put-
why I'm actually really nervous about talking about this.
Just
one.
put a TM.
That's a great idea.
Do a verbal trademark.
So I have,
TM, yeah.
no, I have,
Verbal
I have,
trademark.
I have two ideas. One, I think I'm just gonna call it like Brug's Kitchen or something like that.
like
it's
that.
very, it's whatever. The other one is called Out of State, and I'll talk to you guys about it off air. But,
Okay.
Because you like that name a lot.
because no, I just really like the idea of this one a lot.
Okay,
and
well,
I
don't
think
talk about that one.
And I think you guys would too. But I,
I
really
already have a feeling of what it might be just from the name.
All right, what's
But
the one?
go
What's the
ahead.
one you want to talk about?
I think it's like importing beers and food from out of state.
I
quiet.
hate you so hard. I have
Like
talked about. I have talked about this with you guys.
Oh, I was like, I
It's
bet I
just
can
the-
guess it.
The name sounds like
no,
what
I know,
it would
but
be.
so
yeah.
like, okay,
Which
so
one do you
I'll
wanna
just
talk
go-
about?
I'll go off of both of them real quick. So
Oh, okay, you guys ruined it for him.
I know.
well, I think he has talked about it. But
Yeah, but you guys
Yeah, but
didn't
not
need
on-
to.
not on-
You didn't need to say it on air.
Okay.
no, but it's a
Verbal
good
trademark. Verbal trademark.
Piece of shit.
So like the first one would be Brug's Kitchen or whatever name I figure out with
I actually like that one.
It incorporate. There's no like menu. The only menu is just what
Whatever
we
he
have
wants
in the
to cook.
kitchen. So like it's like there's certain cheeses, veggies, meats, whatever.
Do you decide that
And
every
you-
day?
Then no, and then
Whatever they
like
can get.
and then the customer like checks off like what they feel like they're in the mood for. Like I feel
What
like I want this
ingredients?
bread.
Yeah, you just feel like whatever the ingredients you want.
Like improv cooking.
And then the chefs in the back
Damn.
make a concoction or make a
Based on the
plate
things that
based
you
on the
kinda
things that
like
you
that.
want.
He
Yeah.
wants
So everything's unique and different.
Ooh.
I like it.
just check all the cheeses and nothing else.
I want all cheese.
I
So,
want
so this
cheese.
is just cheese.
just turns into Zelda.
Give
thing.
it to me.
You just throw
So
6
that-
cheeses in a pot and melt it.
So yeah, so that's that one.
And then the outstate one.
Is
No, keep talking about
These
it.
two asshats just stole that idea.
I know.
Oh yeah.
Watch, I'm gonna
We
be.
haven't stolen it yet.
But so it's like it's a locate. I don't know where the location would be at, but it's for people that are from out of state. They come in, they're like, I've been craving something from back home. Like say you live in Indiana, like us. Everyone goes butt fuck for pork tenderloins here.
Okay.
oh yeah.
So pork tenderloins would be the Indiana meal. Like
okay,
Wisconsin would be like cheese curds. So the Wisconsin item would be cheese curds or
Ooh, I love cheese.
Boston crab legs.
no, that would
Shit like that.
no
Cream pie.
Boston cream pies.
That'd be
maybe.
Baltimore.
Baltimore would be the crab legs. But then you also get a brewery from each state.
Jesus.
So like say like Indiana would have
Like
like,
a whole-
Sunking.
Oh, like
So
a
like
on
you
tap.
you get one beer from each state on tap. So like
Hopefully people like that beer.
And it would
I was
be- well,
confused.
it
I thought you
would
meant,
be
like, you'd
seasonal
have,
and
like-
shit like that too.
no,
right?
it would
Yeah.
just be like the favorite beer of that like state, right?
Oh.
So
or,
like
or one that you liked and then you
Or,
brought
yeah,
it.
yeah.
'cause
But,
there's
like-
multiple.
but
that's
like
cool.
so like I don't know if it is the favorite beer, but the first one that comes off the top of the head is the Wee Mac from Sunking. It's a Scottish ale.
I love that beer.
A lot of people love it. And so
Like you come in, you grab a, you get just say like I want the Indiana beer with the Minnesota meal item. So that's the idea of it. I really would like to do it one day. I'm scared to shit to invest in it,
Oh, yeah,
and
for sure.
Scared to shit.
I
to
mean,
like
that's the question.
to
though.
like invest in
is this
it and
something
like
that
really
you are really passionate
and like
about?
and risk it all just to open up and put myself in financial ruins for a dream.
Like, I don't want
Right?
to go, like, have you thought about this? Because it's supposed to be a fun podcast. But, man, giving up everything to do, like, chefing? I guess you don't have to be the chef.
no, you don't have to be a
you
chef.
just
I
be
just,
in the
I
management
just
side.
want to like open up like a restaurant and hopefully it could be like
I like the idea.
not like a large chain but like a small enough chain that like
Is that the verb for that? Chefing?
no.
To chef.
To chef.
To chef in the past.
I think it's just. I don't think chefing. There's not a verb for chefing.
Yeah.
A chef is
Cook?
someone who cooks.
Yeah. Cooking
So
they
with
do
cooking
more
is
than
the word.
cook.
I guess
So-
actually what you're saying is chefing would be the word the act of being a chef. That's what
To
that is.
chef.
Which is
Chefing.
cooking.
I'm a cheffer.
That's cool. I like that a lot.
So like I'm
so I'm
hoping-
stealing
so,
that.
No, so
too.
fuck everyone.
Let's
like,
start
I
a
swear to
restaurant.
God, I swear.
I've got this
to
super
God.
original idea, guys.
Let's
Hear
open
me
a
out.
restaurant.
Isn't
What
that,
about
uh,
That's
Call
cool
it
as hell.
Cool hats and kitchens.
Isn't that what is it? It's like a
You have to wear hats to be
intellectual.
Intellectual.
Thank you.
That water must be really strong.
No, it was from last night.
Ooh, buddy. What about
Intellectual property. Isn't that a thing?
Just do a verbal
I
trademark.
guess,
I already
yeah.
told
Verbal trademark right now. Fuck Colin.
do you want to did you want to discuss there's a third one that you and I have talked about, like a food truck idea?
Food truck that only sells
Do you know what I'm
baby
talking about?
I
food.
forget.
The-
I remember
the
Baby
grilled
food.
cheese stuff.
And it's called Little Tykes.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, but that one I canned
See,
that one because there was a
Verbal trademark.
there's a grilled cheese food truck in Bloomington.
Oh, okay.
That's
Yeah,
got to be a
gotcha.
pretty common one.
yeah,
now.
that's why.
I see those on.
We were
the
just
Google
trying to
app.
do like stuff it with whatever you can find, like
burrito?
mac and cheese or like.
but that's what
or like
actually
mozzarella sticks.
Like a
stuff
whole-
like that.
like a
that's
whole
where the,
burrito with mac and cheese?
Brooks Kitchen, quote unquote. That's where that came from. Was like, oh, we'll just have all these ingredients and throw it in there.
Gotcha. That makes sense.
But again, the scary part of that is I have to fill out a loan. I have to
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah.
It's work,
standard business
But-
stuff.
and I don't know if it's gonna work or not. Right? So
Or you'd have to find other
could
people
fail.
to invest into
yeah,
too.
it
yeah.
could fail.
I mean,
It
any
could fail
any
instantly.
eatery.
Yeah.
And
you're
then
gonna
I'm
need
in financial
investors.
ruins, and
You'll have us.
I'll
on
be
a
I'll be
podcast.
sitting on the Broad Ripple Strip with my guitar and asking people
If
for.
you built
Please
either of
give
those
me
things in
money.
Broad Ripple, I mean, one.
well, no, I'm thinking like Broad Ripple or like Fountain Square would be
Sure.
a cool place to put.
Well,
it.
Fountain
yeah.
Square.
Oh yeah.
You could be the dude with the cowboy hat and boots and just his
A
underwear.
Broad Ripple?
Just
That's
a
true.
Broad Ripple.
That's true.
There's the owner
Ask
of
people $5
what's it
every
called?
time they take a picture.
Brooks Kitchen.
Naked
Brooks
Cowboy?
Kitchen. But I don't know if I'm
That
in
name
love with
sucks.
the name.
How do you say
Okay.
your last name? No, actually don't say it online. Or online. Never
Yeah,
mind.
no, I don't want to do
You
that.
say it offline because I always say it wrong. You need to say it to me.
Brug is part of it.
I
but
know, and I always like stop there.
That's fine. No, that's honestly how I got it. Is because everyone's trying to say my last name and they're like, "Fuck it." And then Louis,
That's the one I want.
Louis, my best friend, was just like,
It's
"We're just gonna call you Brug from now on."
it's
I'm like,
Von
"That's
der Brugenscheinger.
And I always stop at the Von. I
Yeah.
always get.
I forget the bond.
Fuck, Von.
fine." Well, what trips people up is the silent K at the beginning
Yeah,
and at the
that's
end.
true.
KV.
and the emoji in the front of that. Come on.
Smiley face emoji.
yeah.
K
So
Von
that's-
Brugge.
Kavana White Girl. Yeah.
So that's
That's a
something
cool one.
that
I like
want,
that a
I
lot.
want to do.
Oh,
but
heck yeah.
I'm afraid of. So, hopefully one day.
I hope one day
I
you get there.
over it.
That'd be
awesome
amazing.
as hell.
I'll
Brainstorming
come meet
session. Brug's Kitchen. Same concept. What would be a more fitting name in your opinion? Anyone that wants to answer that.
to his
Yeah,
name.
to his Brug's Kitchen idea.
I actually like it because it's. You ever been to a place?
There's no pizzazz.
Well, I think that's what's cool about it is that it's his name, but it's not his. It's also not his name.
Yeah.
You know
It's
how
a
you're into
it's
like
a nickname, right?
you know
like-
you know like you ever been to a restaurant like where it's just a dude's last name?
yeah.
Kurtz.
Yes, that's probably a restaurant somewhere in America.
Steak and Shake.
And people are like, oh, we're going over to
Senior
Kurtz.
steak.
Senior
You
Steak
want
and
you
Mrs.
want the
Shake.
name to be something that can be like
Senorita
relatable
Shake.
and also
Oh, yeah, for sure.
easily remembered.
Yeah.
When it's super complex, people are going to give it a nickname.
Yeah.
So why not make the name of the restaurant something that's just what they say immediately?
Oh, but here's the dilemma
Most
with
people
Brug's
would just be
Kitchen.
like, "Hey, we're going to Brug's."
Or just Brug's.
Yeah.
That-
Yeah.
Just do that.
Brug's,
That's
Brug's
it.
might be it. But like, but see, then you get the dilemma. Are you coming over to my place or are you going to my restaurant?
You're
No one's coming to your
And
house.
if I say Brug's Kitchen, someone might
Here's
be a
what you do.
dumbass
Here's-
and say,
here's
"Oh,
how
we're
you-
going to BK."
here's how you
and
do
now
this.
they're going to Burger King.
here's how you solve
Damn.
this issue.
No, not Burger King.
You build from the ground up a building. The bottom floor is your restaurant,
Mm-hmm.
and the next 3 floors are your house.
It could be.
Well, that's every restaurant in New York.
Well,
Or
this is gonna be
in Fountain
Broderville.
Square.
This is gonna be in Broderville. So he's gonna buy a plot of land,
How?
tear down Jimmy John's.
I don't know. I'm thinking Fountain Square more than Broderville because Fountain Square is on the up and up.
It is on the up and up.
So
I
I think
like
I think
it.
that would
You
be
can
good
take a
place to-
dog into a brewery there. That's
Actually,
the
there's
up and
a
up.
And
there's
order
a
a
lot of
beer?
them now.
Yeah.
The future.
There's a
Dog
lot of those
beer.
now.
It's just water.
Is this beer good? Yeah.
Hey, I paid $20 for this.
That's a cool idea.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
that.
So, knock on wood. Hopefully, I get
That's
over
not
that
wood.
fear.
Verbal trademark. You guys all heard it here.
Still that idea. I like the out of state one a lot, but I don't necessarily agree with like, oh well, we have one menu item from each.
Would you give
state.
like multiple?
Yeah, but that's hard to do.
That's
That's
hard.
hard.
Look at
That's
him
why
and
it's like,
logistically.
it's only
Look at him in
50.
the eyes and tell him you don't like his idea.
Well,
There's 50.
I want to tell you something real quick. The idea you had with the beer from each state, they actually had that in Vegas.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, and there's a.
Oh my
there's
God,
a-
I forgot
There's a
about
bar
that.
next to the link. They had one or
completely
two
forgot.
beers.
But
from
was
each
it like
state.
the craft beer? It wasn't
It was
just like
craft beer,
okay,
yeah.
cool.
I completely
didn't know
forgot
that.
about that.
It was really cool.
Because like there are some times where I just crave the Spotted Cow, which is a beer in Wisconsin.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
so good, and I crave that a lot.
I mean, they probably get really small kegs
But, like-
since they have so many things.
But
on
like
tap,
I
but-
was about to say I want it on tap. Like I want like
Yeah.
each week 2 kegs of each.
So you'd be on like the more of the mass ordering, every single week.
I
You're,
I
you're
gotta
ordering
assume
a
that
ton-
there's someone
a ton.
over there or someone here that really likes a beer from like California or some shit.
I mean, even if they're not doing it because
Yeah.
they're reminiscent of something back home, the idea that you could explore different states,
Oh, yeah.
is
Yeah,
still a cool.
no, that's
concept.
why
You could do
that's what I'm
you could-
saying.
You could do if you drank all the beers from every state that you'd get a T-shirt. Be like,
I'm an
I-
alcoholic.
I drank
I
the
I-
50 states.
I am an
drank the
alcoholic.
50 states.
Broogs.
I wonder what Hawaii's beer would be like.
Pineapple juice.
Pineapple.
Probably.
And
All right.
football.
Wow, that was
And
loud.
football.
Yeah, they like have
me.
so many football players in the NFL.
Yeah.
Hawaii does.
Man.
Yeah.
All sorts of
Manti
them.
Teo.
The Samoans, because they're
Tan-
huge.
Tan-
They're usually
Mayo.
linemen, aren't they?
Yeah.
I wonder why
Marcus
their
Mariota.
I wonder why their race is so large.
Troy Polamalu.
Like
Troy
just to-
I don't know.
Polamalu.
Like,
I
whenever
haven't-
you think of-
I haven't seen Moana, so I wouldn't know.
Guess what? The main character and her dad, the
are
main,
big fat guys.
he's not fat. He's just a huge dude. He's like 350 pounds.
That's
Yeah,
mostly fat.
He's also like 7'3".
So am I.
That's true. You
The
are.
internet doesn't know
Dwayne the
But
Rock
I'm
Johnson,
actually-
Samoan too.
a big
Yeah,
fat
he is.
Samoan guy.
And he had to years of.
Why does
Can
he?
you smell what the rock is cooking?
I mean, he is Samoan.
That's what you should
Yeah.
Have
call
you
your
seen the
restaurant.
trailer for Baywatch, where the white guy makes like a black person
I think
joke?
he's half black.
Oh, okay. And he goes, "You can't say that word, and only we can." Thanks, brother.
I think
Like,
his
but
dad
he's-
is black and his mom is Samoan. I believe.
Yeah.
Well,
Not that that's relevant at all with what we're talking about. but-
tangents.
But anyway, so
Yeah, that's my thing. And
it.
now I kind of want to hear what Kyle's.
Mine is.
Yeah.
I've said this many times. I don't know if you guys.
Murder?
To you, no.
Murder.
Oh,
So
Murder.
if I could go back, I'll segue into this.
Time
If I could go
travel.
back
I'm too afraid to time travel.
and not go to Ball State and not get a degree there, I'm
yeah.
18 years old. I'm about to graduate high school. I would want to be a pilot. But here's
Oh.
but
You
no
could
no
still
no
be
no
a
no no no
pilot.
no no no. I'm not there yet. To do what I have to do, you have to be a pilot first. So first, I'd be a pilot. Then I want to join the space program and be an astronaut.
Dope.
That would be that's like a dream. I've
Oh,
always
sure.
wanted, because the reason being, this is what this thing is. It's not even remotely possible, but I would love to be able to travel,
into space.
go into space.
Yeah,
like
for
I
sure.
would die a happy person if I was
No,
able
that'd
to do
be
that.
so sweet.
And that's literally my thing. Like,
Now, would
Yeah.
you just want to be in space, or would you actually like want to explore planets?
I
and
would, realistically, if I
Yeah.
could at least just do the one thing, the first thing, just being able to
everything? Go into space.
zero gravity, be in space, circle the planet.
maybe just be up in a
Oh.
station for
Yes,
a while. Yeah,
that'd be
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Well,
course,
they've
but-
got the Virgin Islands billionaire
Yeah.
is doing tours of like the low stratosphere enough to where it's not like the plane that goes up and down and you're in zero gravity for a few seconds. Like you're actually up there. You don't have to be an astronaut or anything.
Oh wow.
Isn't it like 40 grand a person?
It's more than that, probably.
That's
it's
nothing
definitely
to
for
me.
So
rich
just
people,
take
but-
out a loan,
I mean, yeah, you
invest in Brooks Kitchen, and then go.
And when I'm
in the
when
outer
I'm a
space.
millionaire once again, when
He's
I'm
a millionaire.
millionaire.
That's mine. I mean,
That would be really cool.
That'd be cool as hell. You should have gone to Purdue.
to be an astronaut.
They have an
No,
astronaut
you,
program.
you can also get your pilot's license there
Right,
too.
right,
I mean,
right.
you can get a pilot's license right now. There's the
Well,
over in
shit.
Fishers. There's the airport. Bob Rohrman or whatever
Yeah.
has an airplane school.
It
where
only
you,
takes you like what 60 hours? They said.
yeah.
In
To get
flight, but you have to like
Most
take
of it is
classes
practice
and stuff.
flights.
It's-
Right,
Do you-
right.
I mean, do you
right.
not think that space would be freaking
No,
awesome?
Oh,
space
that'd
would
be
be
amazing.
sweet
I
as
mean,
shit,
come
dude.
on, man.
Yeah,
that
we're
would
not
be
taking away from that.
amazing.
Yeah.
You know, whenever I
Just
think
to
when you
be
see
able to see the like horizon curve, the curvature of the Earth is
no,
gotta
the
be
Earth is
coolest.
flat.
Right.
It's a big piece of paper.
Just like Big Sean said
He
in
would
that
know.
new song.
He would know.
Or not Big Sean, it was B.O.B. because B.O.B. is an idiot.
Yeah.
God, I can't. That people that believe that it just I don't know.
Shaq
some-
said it too.
Well,
That man has a doctorate.
does he really?
About
In
hold on,
vegan.
I missed something. What?
We're talking
Shaq
about-
said the Earth was flat.
Well, yeah.
Well, of
No,
course it
it's-
is.
Have you seen a map?
It's a big piece of paper, and that's what it
Globes,
is.
globes are
Globes aren't real.
Globes are just Trump's way to distract us from him giving away Russians the nuclear
Secrets.
codes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I read that on CNN.net.
So I guess what my thing is, what I'm scared of is taking the leap of going to get and learning to fly and taking that next step.
I mean, it seems very well
It-
broken down. Like, there doesn't seem to be too many hurdles. Like, being
Well,
a
they don't-
firefighter, they have to like you. But to be an astronaut, there's not that many people trying to be an astronaut.
But you
Like
also have to be
6.
stupid smart.
I'm
yeah.
not. So that's another
Well, but
thing.
you went to Ball State.
You just got to be a dude
We
who
all
doesn't
went to Boston.
vom.
We all went there.
So,
Chirp, chirp. We're
You have to be a
retarded.
genius.
but
Chirp,
we know-
chirp. CCMF.
We're really dumb, but our livers can handle some shit.
That's right. We
We
party
trained
hard.
our
and
livers.
I want to.
If there's a party segment for astronaut school, I will pass with flying colors.
fuck yeah, dude.
It is. It's
I
when
can
they
outdrink
put you.
all the astronauts.
They put you in that room and they spin you around super fast. If you don't vom, you're there.
Drunk, would you be drunk when you do it?
Yeah.
automatically
fine.
become an astronaut if you don't vomit in the G machine.
If you don't vom,
I'll sleep.
you better suck it in.
This is
sucker.
I've been dizzier than this.
Spinning? This is nothing. Yes, that's mine. I mean, it's pretty simple. There's not much to talk about, really. With
No,
that.
that'd be,
there's tons
that'd be
to talk about.
Super cool. That'd
Would
be
you?
really cool.
I mean, I don't know how much crossover there is between flying an airplane and flying a spaceship.
You have, but what I'm saying is
It's
that's
mostly
that's
the
a
mechanics.
That's a requirement. You can't just
Sure.
be like, all right, I'm going to be an astronaut.
Why
They're
not?
like, you have to first get your pilot's wings.
They let
Right.
It is the step before you do that. It
Yeah.
is a requirement. Every single person that is an astronaut has to get their pilot's wings first.
Yeah, for sure.
Not, I know people that are pilots, like they're friends of mine, like, but I would never want to like fly a plane commercially, like what they're gonna do.
Oh,
that
that-
to me just
like a
like an airline.
okay
like
people
for Southwest.
or like
It's the same thing. It's the same thing.
No, carrying people is different from carrying like
No, I'm
Amazon
saying
shit.
no. I'm saying that the jet is the same. It's the
See,
You're
I've seen
still in a
Castaway.
cockpit with one other person,
Yeah.
just like looking at blank sky, flying in one
Mm-hmm.
direction.
Fall asleep at the wheel.
Yeah.
I also have a really bad left eye, so I know I wouldn't pass the vision test. So
Your
that's another.
fucking left eye, Kyle.
It's
I
very
think-
bad.
You wouldn't be a very good astronaut if you can't see.
Well, I
Kyle,
have-
here's the problem.
I really do just
Your
you might
right
run into
eye.
a planet.
Your right eye.
Get a
perfect.
eye
we
replacement.
love the right eye.
this eye is great.
Your left eye, though.
the
You're
left
a right
eye's
eye
really-
astronaut.
Get your shit together, Kyle.
It's so bad.
You'd
This,
be Patches
you guys
the
look like
astronaut.
you guys just look like blobs. I mean, I can see you
That's
like
weird.
you're a blob of
How
color.
do you deal with that every day?
I've been dealing
Don't
with it
you
for
work
26 years.
construction?
Well, my right eye,
Eyeball it.
my right eye does all the work. Like it does
No.
all my like majority of the scene. This kind of just like
It's just there.
fills in
This
the
is my
gaps.
building eye.
This is
I can
this
see
eye's just
things.
hanging.
I can see all this. I can see movement in here, but like it's not. So that's another thing. You have to have like really good vision.
Yeah.
You can't get sick. And
Yeah.
There's a lot of hurdles that you think you don't even.
You can get surgery though to fix your
Yeah,
eye.
I can get. You can get eye
Replace your
replacement.
eyeball.
Replace. Yeah, you can. You can have eye
That's
replacement.
gross.
I wouldn't unless I was really that passionate about it. But like,
Tiger Woods went from being 20/20 vision to getting surgery to have 25/20 vision.
Yeah.
So
Why?
he could see long
So
distance.
he can be a better golfer. You see
Yeah.
how that turned out, though.
Yeah, but that was before he got a
Did he really
golf
do that?
club swung at his
eyeball.
window.
that's insane. I don't.
Yeah.
Hit him in the
Yeah,
head.
he actually had surgery. He had perfect vision, but he got surgery so he could see further distances better.
Wow.
Yeah,
Interesting. I wonder if he'll be an astronaut.
He is.
he is.
He's up there right now.
That's why he's not participating in the
planet.
Masters.
He doesn't have time.
Is he really not in the Masters
He's
this year?
slamming
He pulled
golf
out.
balls.
He pulled out.
I'll pull out him.
Jesus.
He is slamming golf balls
Did you
around
hear
the
that?
moon right now.
Did you hear the intro to that song?
What did it say?
It was the go to Smash Bros.
Go!
Oh, that's hilarious.
I didn't hear that.
That guy
hope they heard
throws
it.
in
Ready?
weird threads.
Go!
Are we gonna get copyright claimed?
Probably. I think all of our
Verbal
videos have a
trademark.
copyright claim.
All right, so we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to segue into Colin's
Ooh. Yeah.
little thing here in the middle. So you want to talk about what it is real quick before we jump into
Yeah.
it? Or do you want to just jump into it?
Stay tuned for some references to some dope rap tracks that I've heard in the last month.
We'll do this once a month, right? We'll do this once a month?
Yeah, once a month,
So
yeah.
every 4 or 5 episodes, we'll do this.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
All right.
We'll be back.
We'll be back.
See you.
What's up, guys? It is Colin, aka Guy Obi, local rapper, bringing you guys a little segment here, giving some references to some songs that I've heard recently that I think a lot of you guys out there would like. Personal favorites of mine that I've been really jamming out to recently. So just wanted to give a shout out to these cool songs and these artists, give it a little input, and hopefully you guys give a listen to them. First one on the list is going to be Gold Link's Crew, featuring Brent Fayaz and Shy Glizzy. Super dope track here. Has an awesome beat behind it. Still has that cool like dance hall vibe to it. Really good lyrics coming from Gold Link and Shy Glizzy on this track. Smooth cut all the way through. They have some really good flow patterns to fit with the beat. The lyrics on the hook from Brent are really incredible. Good vocals from him on that part. Just a cool, fun song to kind of kick off his newest album, which was a really good album, I thought, personally, because he has that cool, unique sound that a lot of people aren't hitting on nowadays. That has that cool, soulful, like dance hall vibe to it. So if you haven't given that album a listen to, definitely check out Gold Link. One song that I really liked by him also that wasn't on the album, if you check out Rough Soul, that's featuring April George. That's a song that he did for a YouTube show called Colors Show. It's Colors Berlin. If you guys haven't seen that, check that out. That's a really cool way to look up a lot of underground artists that maybe not a lot of people know about. Really fun show, really cool YouTube channel there. Check that shit out too. It's an awesome track, Rough Soul by Gold Link. The next one's going to be Free Lunch by Isaiah Rashad, TDE rapper. So he works with Kendrick Lamar and Schoolboy Q and Absol, all those guys. Really cool flow. He's kind of had in the past this kind of like easygoing, mellow type vibe to him in his rap, and it's still sort of there in this new song too. But the hook, the way he goes about hitting the hook with the beat, it's just spot on. It's one of the cooler hooks, coolest sounding songs that he's done. Got a good vibe to it. Really fun listen. You should definitely check out Free Lunch by Isaiah Rashad. The next one's going to be Joey Badass's Land of the Free. Everyone knows Joey Badass by now. Pro era. He's kicking things off. He's always had some good music. Really good albums. This new one, Land of the Free, he's starting to get a little bit more political here. And it's a really good listen if you really want to understand sort of the way that he looks at America and the way he thinks what our issues are and where we can move forward and how we can move forward. And it's sort of a motivational song on like how we can get better as a group and better as a people and move forward. There's a really great line in the hook here about there's 3 Ks and 2 As in America. I think that was a really amazing and creative way to point out a big flaw in our society and our country with dealing with race. Very creative writer. He's always been hitting the spot. Definitely check out that song if you haven't. And then finally, one that just got dropped is obviously Humble by Kendrick Lamar. There's always a little bit of controversy when Kendrick drops a big single right before his album because everyone wants to think like all right, maybe Kendrick's going a little mainstream. However, if you think about it in the past with Backstreet Freestyle and both of them had that sort of mainstream vibe to them. But when you looked at them within the whole concept of the album, it fit in and had a way bigger picture in the concept of the album when you really look at it in whole. So I'm hoping that's what happens here with Humble. He does say some kind of interesting things, but it's mostly like a bar after bar sort of song, kind of talking like, yeah, I've been here, I've gotten where I've gotten because I'm doing the right things, I'm kicking it the way I need to be kicking it. But he's also reminding himself to be humble and reminding other people out there in rap to be humble. This one came along with a really cool music video by a director that I don't know the name of off the top of my head, but I know he's done stuff with Outkast, and he did B.O.B. by Outkast a long time ago. So he does some really cool, weird shots in this. Very cool music video. Really interesting stuff. Really cool bars that he hits here. Definitely check out that by Kendrick Lamar. All right, so that's my spot for from Guy Obi, giving you guys some good tracks to listen to, and I'll see you guys in another month to give you some more. All right.
And we are back. Cool hats and consistency. Back from break.
Oh yeah.
Cat attacking my foot.
Oh, God. Jaeger, get it. Hope you enjoyed Colin's little segment there. We'll do that once a month.
I didn't.
Well, we didn't either.
We didn't even hear it.
No one knows what I did.
He could have literally been up here just like,
I hate white people.
or like he's just like, you know what? I'm gonna make as many sex sounds as I can.
You
for the next
guys,
5 minutes.
you guys haven't listened to it. It's literally just dicks
For
dicks.
5 straight
And
minutes.
I'm not going to edit it. It's going in regardless.
Perfect
We have no
podcast.
idea what he just said, so hopefully it's good.
Okay, back into it. You're up, Colin.
I'm up. Man, I'm talking
Again.
a lot.
It's- yeah,
recently.
well, it's your
All
turn, man.
Okay, that's fine. I like it. I'm cool with it. All right. All right.
No,
So
close it.
what I want to do, but I'm so scared of. Obviously, you three all know, and now our viewers know that I'm somebody who wants to do rap a lot and be someone who gets into music and continues a career in music. Realistically, I'm someone who wants to be more on the production side of things rather than be like a famous rapper or anything like that. But rapping at this point in my career is like how I feel I'll get into it. That being said, what I really want to do is be able to drop everything that I have here and move to Europe somewhere, whether it's London or Netherlands or something like that, and start a career in music there.
Why in
Because
London?
the people in Europe, if you pay attention to like what Odd Future did or like Vince Staples, people like that, the local key or lower key like rappers, they got huge in Europe because that community out there is so accepting to this like underground like new wave style of rap that I want to do.
Of course.
And to be able to do that, be in Europe, be in Germany or in any place like that out there and live out there and be a part of that culture and grow into
Would you
that
go into
culture.
a English-speaking community,
I would try to, yeah.
or at least like something that's close?
Right,
Yeah.
right, for sure, yeah. So,
Obviously,
but
you can't
yeah,
rap in German.
I mean,
Well,
they
no,
do.
but the people that are German or
They
Spanish,
listen to American
They listen
rap.
to American music.
Yeah.
yeah.
Just like there are songs here that we know in Spanish.
Oh, yeah.
That people that we like. It's the same thing. It's just
Yeah.
it's music. It's not the same thing as just like talking and communicating
Right.
in
Right.
English.
Yo,
I think
Kiro.
it'd be easier for you if you did it that way. But
Right,
like it,
right.
it doesn't. It wouldn't be like you wouldn't go straight to Spain and be like, all right, I'm gonna rap in English for these Spanish people.
Right, exactly. Yeah. So I would go someplace more along the lines of London or something like that, but it is a great community, and these
London would be
festivals that they do
Oh yeah.
are huge. There's
What's
so
one called?
many huge crowds of these like just kids who just want to hear like this new wave of where hip hop's
When
going.
you say
Yeah.
underground, does that like literally something that's they like go into underground?
No,
areas?
no, it's
The
just
subway.
like it's just not mainstream. It's just not
I know.
mainstream.
I'm just
yeah.
explain what you mean by
Right,
it. What
right.
what that
so
is.
like mainstream, of course, is going to be your Kanye's, your Lil Wayne's, things like that.
So
People,
it's
Drake,
more independent
people who,
than underground.
yeah, it's more people who are really doing
Gotcha.
the art, who feel and see like they're doing the art for the people rather than making how much money they can possibly make.
Of course.
And the music, you can tell the difference in the music. The music that you hear from Kanye versus the music that you hear from someone like Vince Staples is completely opposite, because it is sort of giving this vibe of this is for the people, music is for the people, this is what we want to do. And I think that community out there is amazing. And I think even putting rap aside, living out there would be amazing. The fear in that is you are giving up everything that you have here. I'd be scared to leave just my friends like you guys. I'd be scared to know whether my girlfriend would go with me. I'd be scared to like what's going to happen when I move across the world to this place and try to start something new. So that'd be the biggest thing for me. Yeah.
That'd be a crazy leap.
Yeah, that's a huge leap of faith for sure.
Mostly
Yeah.
what you're saying is you're afraid to go to another country, one that
I'm afraid to just start over. You know what I mean? Like,
Because he's not just saying.
I mean, you could have realistically the same success here in a different. I mean, you could.
It just seems like that community.
but he's
you're-
but he's
you're
saying
like-
part of his dream
is
is to do it there,
handicapping
not to
yourself.
do it there
Right.
or here.
It's like two things in one. You
Right.
want to become a producer rapper,
yeah,
and in conjunction, you also want to succeed in another country.
Right, right,
That's not
right.
necessarily completely foreign to your language,
yeah.
but still,
Yeah.
that's like handicapping yourself.
Oh
in
yeah,
a manner
for
of
sure,
speaking.
for sure. Yeah. It's just like I was talking to a friend, another local rapper, Distinct, a friend who's from Ball State that we know, and we were talking like, you see so many rappers coming out of like places like Atlanta, because they have a community in which like every single rapper is talking about the other rappers from Atlanta. They're like pushing people up.
Oh, yeah.
They're like, let's bring Atlanta up through the rap community.
Chicago's starting to do that now.
Chicago's like that too. Indy, people will fucking hold you down. They're like, I was talking to somebody random the other day, like, hey, do you want to like rap on a song with me, or you want to be a part of
You're
this?
in line at Walmart,
And they were just
he goes,
like, people are just like, no, man, I'm doing my own thing. Like come on, man. Like, this is what music and art is about. It's like bringing people
Yeah, you
together
gotta-
and like
it's-
creating
it's
cool
the
shit.
musical
yeah.
age of the
People
future.
just,
Yeah,
it's all about
yeah.
like in their brain. It's like okay, I have to make money. It's all about
Yeah,
money. I got to
yeah,
do my
exactly.
thing. I got to get me. Like no,
Right. No.
let's do this together. Let's bring this music together and
Right,
make
for sure.
something. Oh yeah, I totally get that. And I feel like over there, it's a lot less like that.
How would
Oh
we
yeah,
know?
for sure. For sure.
Because if you've been,
They're just
if you've been to
welcoming to anything.
Especially I've been to 2 European countries,
Yeah.
and the people there, they're not like they have a different level of rude, if you will.
Yeah.
Americans can be rude in a way that's very standoffish.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like it's so rude that you don't even know how to approach the person.
It's kind of passive aggressive
It's
too.
yes,
yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
But you can like sense it. You're like it's like you can cut it with bread. You're like
Yeah.
cut it with a knife, like
Yeah.
bread. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You take a piece of bread and you cut it. No, like you cut it like bread.
Cut the people with
You
bread.
can take a knife and you can cut the tension in the air.
Oh,
you can
yeah, for
feel
sure,
you can
for sure.
You
feel
can throw bread in the air.
and then yes, and
then it's cut.
I was
When-
bread.
But yeah, I get what you're saying. In London, like a guy will be straightforward with you,
Like,
you
I don't
bloody
fucking like you.
motherfucker.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Fuck off, you know, like
Yeah,
that,
yeah,
that
yeah,
kind of thing.
Exactly.
So yeah, I get what you're saying. Like over there, you're gonna get a different reaction.
They're just more welcoming
So,
to
that
like
makes
all
sense.
types of culture.
So
and
when-
plus, living there would be amazing. Like, I'm a huge soccer fan. Living in London, being able to go to a Chelsea game like almost any day that I wanted would be amazing
Yeah,
to me.
yeah.
So why not like start small and go to like the places like Atlanta or Chicago? where
Right,
they do
right, and
build
that's
you
what-
up and then see like.
I would say start here. Small.
Start in-
Yeah.
Well,
started
the
in
problem with,
Atlanta.
like he said here is no one wants to work, right? No one wants
you
to
wanna
work with
rap
other
with
Would
people.
I live
Well,
in a,
I'll build to that point. I'm
Right.
with you. Yeah, I'd have that idea of like I will grow in indie and then move to someplace
But
like
again, it's all
Chicago
about
or
pulling the
something
trigger.
like that.
At
Yeah,
some
yeah,
point, you
for
just
sure.
got to pull the
Yeah,
trigger
yeah,
and say, I'm going
for
to go
sure.
do this.
Yeah.
So like so is the fear also not just like leaving everything behind, but like the fear of not being successful? Is that
no?
bad
Because
thought?
that's not a big deal to me. 'Cause like I said, for me, I don't need to be like the face of the music. I
Right.
don't need to be like this famous rapper, this rapper that has a huge following.
It's just something that you're passionate about. that
I
you
like
wanna
rapping.
continue.
Yeah, I like making music. I like rapping, and at this point where I'm like just starting out, it fits to be that persona. What I want to do, realistically, is just be someone who produces, makes music for other artists, helps in making that music for other artists. Now, that being said, if like I release a mixtape and somehow someone like fucking Kanye is like, dude, I loved your mixtape, I'll sign you for blah blah blah, I'd be like, yeah, Kanye, I'm doing that shit right
but
now.
again, it boils back
Yeah.
down to you're
Yeah.
doing something because you're passionate about
Right,
it.
right,
You're trying to
exactly.
fulfill yourself more as a person and
Yeah,
make yourself
right.
whole.
For sure.
Sounds like
We're
you-
all trying to find that
Yeah.
path, that some kind of
Definitely.
guidance internally.
Definitely.
What drives you? This is what this question boils back down to. Internally, something that you love and are passionate
Yeah.
about, but you're too afraid to do it.
Right.
It's what pushes you every single day.
Yeah, for sure.
Outside of working and being a normal adult, this is something you're passionate about.
Yeah.
But you're afraid to pull the trigger. I totally understand
yeah,
that.
Yeah, definitely.
See, you're doing it wrong.
I'm doing it wrong.
Well, how is he doing it wrong?
Okay.
Yeah, are you a rapper yet?
Are you a rapper?
That's my.
Are you a
That was
rapper?
my thing that I was too afraid to do.
T Goody.
Let me
T Goody.
let me break it down for
I will
you.
put you on a
Creative
track.
Kitchen. That's the name of the kitchen I just made.
Creative just
Kitchen.
went way back.
20
like
minutes
it.
ago.
Sorry.
I
You get
like
an intro
it.
of
I
him just
like
like
it.
doing cooking sounds.
He's
in the
like-
background.
I was like, because we were talking about being creative. I was like, oh shit,
Yeah.
my kitchen's creative.
Yeah.
There you go. All right, so going back.
So
Yeah.
You're
So that's basically it. It's like I think I'm ready to pull the trigger on like making music and doing live shows locally, but I'd be terrified to pull the trigger to like leave super
No,
far
it's a-
away
that-
to do
that's
it.
a
Yeah.
huge leap of
You know,
faith.
Yeah.
you'll find that the people that love you and care about you, no matter where you go, they might not go with you,
Right.
but they'll be passionate about what you do with you.
Oh yeah, for sure.
it's just your dad.
For sure.
Take
It's-
your dad.
we
with
won't
you.
be. We won't
Actually,
be.
I don't even think his dad likes him that much.
My dad does. My dad hates me.
Hey, Dad,
This
you
is
want to move
dark.
to London so we can be
My
rappers
dad's like,
together?
you make
Fuck you,
rap
Colin."
music.
I'm actually really excited for Colin to move to Europe so we can get a new dungeon. troll.
Not in my house.
We'll replace him.
The dungeon troll.
Hey, Jake.
By
You
the
like
way-
mold, right?
Oh my
It's everywhere down there.
So, anyways, that's funny.
For those who don't know, the dungeon troll is the person that lives in the basement of the house.
Which is Colin.
Which is
Colin.
me.
That room's nice. We cleaned it up.
I
Nice.
made the most of it. Yeah.
Yes,
for
you
sure.
have. You have like a
Yeah.
fucking apartment down there.
I do. I got some dope art on the walls too.
It breaks every other
Yeah.
day. Because nothing in this house
It just
sticks to the
sticks.
walls.
Because of the moisture in the mold.
So much mold.
The mold gets behind the nails and just pushes it out.
Like, screw you.
I
A
have a-
nail. It pushes a nail out of the wall.
I have a door that leads out to a pool deck. I'm okay.
That's gonna be pretty great. You could
Yeah.
like you could swim at night and we wouldn't even like.
Yeah, you would never
hear-
know.
You could like step back like I'm gonna skinny dip and then go out.
Get
like,
nut.
He doesn't have to like pretend. He doesn't have to like go out and like sneak to skinny dip. We all skinny dip.
Done it.
Oh yeah.
I've done it in that pool.
Yeah,
I
for
was
sure.
yeah.
You
I've
did
done it.
with
I've done it in that
you
pool.
did weird stuff, Brug.
I put my butt up against that.
Put my
jet.
butt in the
I cleaned it. No one will swim
No,
there
it just
again.
feels really
Forever unclean.
This pool is my bidet, and you get to swim in it.
Oh goodness.
Well, good for you, man.
You realize that none of us were in the water when you did that too. Like we just were standing there like
No, it was
Brug's doing his
so
own
like
thing.
it wasn't like up against
Ass
my butt.
against the,
No, it was up
uh,
against my
jet there.
lower. It was up against my lower back, right above my ass, and everyone else was swimming in the deep end, and the water was cold for me, but the jets were warm.
Oh God,
So
I
I was
hate
like-
that about that pool.
so I was like, this feels
because only the one
amazing.
end has the jets.
Yeah.
So like
That's
you
where I
either
was.
you're
You
either
know
in
why
the
it does that,
shallow
right?
No.
That's where I
The
was.
jets
posting it.
push the water in one
the drain.
direction.
Yeah, but you've been in any other pools. It's
Skimmer.
not built in
it is.
Yeah,
1975.
skimmer drain. Yeah.
They have
It
jets
leaves
on
fall
all
in the water,
I understand
and,
that.
and the jets push the water towards the skimmer. We only have the skimmer at one end,
I know.
Right.
so you can't put jets on both ends.
You can put jets.
Jets.
Jets. God, jets on the on by the ladder.
Okay.
I've been in
But
pools.
it's
See,
cool.
that
It's
feeds,
cool.
that feeds into my thing that I'm too scared to do. I'm too scared to
To
turn
put
into
jets.
a jet, go into space, and become a rapper.
Wow.
While I open up my own kitchen.
In
Internally,
space.
inside your jet
Yeah.
body.
People visit me in outer space because I'm an
Space
astronaut.
kitchen.
I rap for them
It's me. Space
while
Kitchen.
cooking in my creative kitchen.
That's what you need to
Being
name
a
it.
jet.
Space
No, no,
kitchen.
no. Okay, what is your thing?
TM.
What's your real thing? Because
No, no,
obviously
we're
that's
not done
it.
here. We're not done here.
Skinny dip.
I'm too afraid to become Optimus Prime.
I hate. That's my biggest fear too.
I don't want to have to star in the 5 never-ending movies where it never changes, and then one of them I meet dinosaurs. I'm afraid to.
Oh, God,
I'm
look
afraid
at
to meet dinosaur robots
And you've been
dinosaur
protecting-
aliens or robot aliens.
That would suck.
And I protected the world. My best friend can't talk. Bumblebee. He's named after a bug.
Who had a best friend named
Is this
Shia
a real
LaBeouf,
Mm-hmm.
thing?
Shia LaBeouf.
And then he turned into Mark
Shia
Wahlberg.
freaking beef. Oh yeah.
Shia LaBeouf.
It's a Jake and Mir quote. Shout out. What up? So, this
This
music
is-
though. Yeah.
All right, so what
Get
really
down.
is yours? What really is yours?
No, what is yours, man?
Okay.
Everyone ask him. Colin,
Tell
you have
the
to ask him.
world.
Seriously, you kind of did 2 cool things there, Colin,
Who?
because you're
Oh.
like, I want to be a rapper, but I don't want to go super hard. I want to be successful and get real fans that care about me, but I also want to move out of the country because I realize that not only will that
America
help my
sucks.
first thing, but secondly, living outside of the country sounds really cool, making
Oh,
a name
yeah,
for
for
myself.
sure.
It's like 2 dreams in one. You've decided that you want to be successful somewhere that's not America and
Right, right.
experience a different culture. At the same time, you want to support yourself by doing something that you love. Makes sense. I am like half of that, so you kind of stole it in a way. I
Want to live in London?
want to live multiple places
Yeah.
and not necessarily have to be able to support myself or feel fiscally fulfilled,
Yeah.
but just to be able to experience something that
cultures.
I haven't experienced
Yeah.
yet.
What's one?
Most of them,
Name one.
and any of
For the
them.
sake of this argument, right now, name one.
Spain, I don't know.
There you go.
Spain
Okay,
would be
you
cool
named
as
one.
shit.
It doesn't. I mean, it doesn't really matter the location as long as it's somewhere different.
I understand that, but I'm asking you, if you had to make a list of ones that you think would be places that you'd want, like 1 to 10. What's
Yes.
number? What's number one? What's number one?
Name 10 different countries. It doesn't matter the order. That's the important part.
Mine would be Australia. Like that would be my number one. Like, what's your number one?
Didn't you? You said
In a previous episode, I think I said
in the-
Reykjavik. But
Yeah.
there's
Ooh,
no,
that
you
would
said
be cool.
Iceland too.
You said
yeah.
Iceland. That'd be
Yeah.
cool.
that's in
They,
Iceland.
that's in, they speak English too, don't they?
yeah.
Iceland,
Wow.
yeah.
Well, it's a.
What I'm
it's-
saying is
No, there's
it's-
an Icelandic language.
But
isn't
they
there?
also speak.
Yeah.
They also speak like a. It's like they speak like a hybrid.
Yeah,
I'm pretty
okay.
sure.
Maybe.
They speak like an.
Sure.
It's like
Something
they
that.
speak English with a Icelandic twang to it, if
Sure.
you will.
Funny side note, I was at a party in Muncie in which me and my cousin convinced a group of girls at this party that I was an Icelandic foreign exchange student named Klaus Obauchkin.
Awesome.
And it was
Awesome.
amazing. And I was there to be an actor, so I did a really good American accent, which is this, how I talk now. Like, we convinced these group of girls, they were drunk, they were not idiots, they were drunk, but they were convinced that I was this dude from Iceland named Klaus.
And
It
they
was
believed
amazing.
I don't think there's anybody in Iceland named Klaus. There's only like 60 people that live
Klaus.
Klaus. Yeah.
So yours would be your first would be Iceland.
there. I'm saying it's not that important the single location. I think the idea of being
just
able to
physically
get from
doing it
location to location, the point of traveling. I don't love car trips necessarily. I don't love
You love
plane
flying?
trips. I like the anticipation of being that when you step off the plane,
You're in a new
every
place.
single thing that you're about to experience, relative, like McDonald's, sure, the ground is still made of concrete, but same concept. The way people interact with each other in the location and your entire sense of direction, you have no landmarks. Everything is from that point, figuring out how do I get from here to where I go next.
Oh, yeah,
for
oh, yeah,
sure.
oh, yeah.
Not like, oh, well, I landed in Iceland. Now I have to get to Australia. Better rent a boat or something. It's like,
Are they close? I don't know if they're not even.
I'll
remotely
start
close.
swimming tomorrow.
They're not even.
I'll be there in
near
12
each other.
years.
But
You
like,
gotta go around a continent to get there.
I don't know the terms. I don't know like go. I'm trying not to get to every country before I
So
die.
part of the
It's
fun
not
is
that-
figuring your way
it's just-
around. Yeah.
It's just having the freedom to be able to see something new
Yeah,
whenever you feel the freedom to be able to do that.
for sure.
That'd be sweet.
I know.
like that.
I know one kid that was like ballsy enough to do that, where he went to Netherlands
Yeah.
and he got. Their government is so nice there, like they just take care of everyone there. He got a job in a ski rental place. He was just a guy who rented out ski and snowboarding
That
equipment.
doesn't sound too bad.
But he made like enough money to live in a really nice house by himself and like support himself for forever. Just being a guy who, if you had that job here, you'd be in an
You'd
apartment
make-
by like
What, $12 an hour?
yeah,
mean-
some like you
I
know
mean,
what
shit,
I mean?
I think we all have pretty sustainable jobs.
Yeah.
I think we all have pretty sustainable jobs, and we all have roommates in one house. And the guy's renting out skis, and he has his own.
He has a
nice
house by himself. Yeah, exactly.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Not
That's
saying
just how
that. Not saying that we're not
Netherlands-
making enough money or anything.
Right,
It's just,
right. But
I would
yeah.
definitely say that Netherlands, Finway, Norway,
Yeah.
Iceland area. That would be my.
They just got
Would
their
you hike? Would you travel? Like,
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what calls me to it. Like the more that I say Reykjavik and I'm like Googling what there is actually to do there.
Isn't it like super remote?
Kinda.
Is it metro? Like, does it have trains and cars and all that other stuff?
And not really. It's not.
So you're more on the side of like small town, really like.
but it's not.
I
it's
walk
not
everywhere,
like a
I
super
bike
small-
everywhere.
There's,
Or,
like there's harbors and there's museums and there's housing and everything looks fantastic. I don't really know what there is to necessarily do there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying I want to go hiking everywhere and go up in the mountains and die.
Yeah.
But
Just experience a new place, experience the people there,
Yeah.
stuff like that. Yeah.
that'd be
For sure.
amazing.
That'd be
just
great.
terrible for someone who hates talking to other people because I'm scared of it. I just don't care.
So, but to some extent, you it's like it's the same concept. Like if you were to go to the bar, like when I lived in Vegas, it's the same thing. You walk into a bar, you know nobody, you know they speak English. You can walk up to them and talk to them.
Yeah.
It's that fear of like, okay, I have to come off as if somebody like they don't know me, but I have to be interesting or cool, and have them want to engage in conversation.
Right.
And then want to continue it long enough that I have a fun enough evening where I don't feel like I want to, blow my brains out, that kind of thing.
Right.
And I think that dials into the same
No,
thing. You
it's
don't really
not-
know what you're going to get out of a person. That's that fear.
Morph that. The part where I would say I'm most scared to do it, well, really twofold. One, the financial worry would be the big issue.
Yeah.
Like what?
I'd have to.
Yeah.
I don't want to be tied down to one location in the sense that I don't want to get to Reykjavik, have no money, and then obviously you can't get anywhere. So
You'd
the
have
concern
to
would be
work
You'd
to
have to
get to
work
another
to
place.
leap to another place, which then causes issues. Then you fall into the same trap of you make money to find a house, to entertain yourself, to work, and it's a loop, which happens everywhere with everyone, and that's the human trap. But how can you do that to break the cycle and at the same time not fucking die? You go to the
Yeah.
bar, you meet a
Die.
guy. Oh, he sounds like a great guy. You're having a good
Yeah.
evening, and also he's a murderer.
Yeah, but don't leave. Don't go home with a dude. Like that's
That
pretty-
also sucks in the aspect
make
of like
friends
your
is-
family back
I'll
home.
go home with you.
Like you just
And he
get a
stabs you right in the throat. Like I
Yeah.
get that.
you just get a call from like somehow from like the Netherlands
Wi-Fi is
police or
amazing,
something.
man.
They're just like,
Oh, Tyler
your
got
brother
arrested.
died.
He went to a bar and met a guy. He's
Yeah.
not gay or
Sucked
anything.
his dick. It was
He
great.
needed money to get to Australia.
and now he's dead.
Which is nowhere near there. I don't understand.
Please come
You
get
go-
his
you go
body.
north.
to go south. Yeah. Make your
It'd
trip
take longer to go
longer.
south. Yeah. Well, you go through Antarctica. Antarctica on the north.
Well, that's awesome.
North Arctica.
So we'll wrap this up, this episode. Thank you all for participating. A lot of fun.
Yeah.
The we'll like last week we talked about the Final Four. Let's jump back into that.
Okay.
I think that'd be really cool for us to all pick who it's Gonzaga versus North Carolina.
Yeah.
We're gonna go around real quick. Who you
We
have
were
to
all
win?
wrong.
No, you not
No, we're
necessarily.
almost.
You
we're
two
almost
were almost right. So are you
At
gonna
the beginning of the episode? We were.
So what
almost
I'm gonna ask you guys is, are you guys sticking with your original picks?
Yes.
I'm
Well,
giving
we
you a fresh
can't.
start. No, because it's a new opponent.
Oh.
Remember, you picked your
We
win.
did pick South
No,
Carolina.
you picked South Carolina versus North Carolina, and a win for North Carolina versus South Carolina. Now that it's a new opponent, does it change?
Yeah, I still think North Carolina has.
See,
Okay. This
yeah,
is
I'm
why-
going to still pick North Carolina because if I didn't think that Gonzaga could beat South Carolina, why would I think that North Carolina? But every
guess
time,
that's
every
true.
time,
You
every
don't
time
know.
I've
You
gone
don't know.
against, every
Yeah.
time I've gone against
Yeah.
Gonzaga, they prove me wrong.
But you
But I'm
understand
still- I'm
matchup
still-
versus
yeah.
matchup is
But
different.
I'm
Yeah,
still,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
is
no,
you
I
don't,
get. No,
you-
I get.
people
it.
look at like, oh, so and so beat so and so. That doesn't
Yeah.
mean anything. It's
No,
it's how does a team match up to them.
Right.
No, I get it. So
for
yeah,
sure.
I'm still going to stick with North Carolina, but
What's
I
your
have-
what's your
I've-
final score?
77 to
Do we already
like
do this?
Yes,
Yeah,
but I
we
want to
are,
I want to
yeah.
like a legitimate answer out of you.
So, like-
what?
probably 77 was a joke. So like probably like 70. 77 is not bad. 77, 70.
Okay, so North Carolina.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's gonna be way closer. than that.
I'm gonna say Gonzaga. 80
Yeah.
to 75.
I'm gonna go Gonzaga also on the idea of because they have those 2 7-footers who can do work and they run the floor well.
They're called
enough.
the Twin Towers. I
Yeah.
don't know if you guys in that.
Yeah,
wow.
it's like Purdue with Swanigan and Haas, but Haas is
Sucks.
a Frankenstein that doesn't know what he's doing.
Me walk down court now.
Oh, that's the noise. He
Hey,
makes.
dunk it. It's your entire elbows over the
Yeah.
rim.
He's
No.
huge.
I'm gonna lay this in.
He's huge and he could back down anyone, but he chooses not to, I guess. I
Yeah,
don't
it's
know.
almost
But anyway, Gonzaga has that in and out game, which you saw even against a great defense, hardworking defense that South Carolina had. They were able to get open shooters, and they have 2 or 3 really good perimeter shooters
Yes, they
along
do.
with those guys.
Yes, they do.
So I give it to Gonzaga. I'll probably say like 85 to
8, that's high scoring.
8. They
Man, that's high scoring.
they average 82 a game.
So you're saying higher than that. You're saying higher than
I know
average.
they average 82.
Like it's-
80.
Well,
I
you
guess-
have to go
and
higher
they-
to get the average higher. So,
But
But I'm saying-
and-
but
they
they-
only got
the
got
average is-
77 against one of the best defensive teams in the tournament.
Yeah, the reason why
So-
they're 82 points per game is because they also played nobody. They
Yeah.
also played nobody in their conference.
Yeah, I get that, but I'm gonna go 85 to like 79 because I think both these teams
you think that's
lack
like
a
a
little.
multi-possession game?
I'm telling you, you think that's high, but in college, the way that college ball is played now, where it is back and forth so fast, they will start to score that much.
Okay.
They really will.
No, I'm not saying the
85,
height.
79.
I'm saying it's going to be. I've already said my score. I know.
Yeah.
But like
What's yours? 77
I
to
will-
75.
77 75. I think it's going to be like a 1-possession win.
Oh,
You thinking it's going to go down to the
I think
wire.
Gonzaga-
I think it will
wire.
too. You saw South Carolina pull. You know they
back.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
they
came
came
back.
back.
And I bet you one or the other team will go on they'll go on a run and they'll be up by 10 or 15
Okay,
points.
so-
and the other team will somehow catch back up.
So the reason I say this though is, on a consistent basis, I have seen Barry from North Carolina when he is down, when they as a team are down, he tries to take it upon himself and can't make it happen. He throws up some really deep 3-pointers.
Yeah.
He thinks he's Page from North Carolina the year before who could hit those shots, and Barry just does some non-choice stuff like late
Sometimes he
game
makes
when
some
he's
bad
down.
shots. I totally
Yeah,
agree.
Yeah, for sure. I also want to point out, I think, first off, it was awesome to see Mississippi State take down
Oh
UConn.
yes,
for
that
sure.
was amazing for the women's basketball team. For those
That
who
was
don't
a
know,
hell of a floater to finish that game out. But that being said, I will stick with South Carolina beating Mississippi State. In
it's
the
gonna be
women's.
awesome to see.
It's gonna be cool.
Yes, someone besides UConn's women's team
Or Notre Dame.
And I
or-
like
yeah.
to see teams like a good
I-
one. Yeah,
yeah.
You like to see
I
teams
like
win like
teams,
4 or
like,
5
doing
titles.
great.
That's amazing.
Everyone wants to hate
Like-
on like the Patriots. I enjoy seeing like a dominant team. Yeah, the train's gonna fall off here soon, but enjoy it while it lasts. I mean, shit, the Bulls in the
it's
90s.
the same thing with Alabama football.
yeah.
You're watching
just,
them
Just
be-
enjoy the greatness that it is. Right now.
When you see a great sports team, don't shy away from saying, "Oh, I don't want to." You're watching greatness. You're watching something that you. Why would you want to see a crappy team in the title game get blown out?
Yeah.
Like nobody wants to see that. You want to see good sports, no matter who it is. It's supposed to
Right.
be entertainment. It's entertainment for us to enjoy.
Yeah.
You know, don't stray away. Like, you know, that's so
I get
annoying.
I get what you're saying, but at the same point, I don't like seeing a consistent team doing that. If it's like,
Well, you can't really.
I know,
You
I
can't.
know.
You can't argue that if the coach is good at it.
right,
And
right,
the players are good at it.
right.
So
It's just
Anyway.
it's different in college when there's recruiting involved. Yeah.
Well, anyway, so walk back around. You got North Carolina. You have
Gonzaga.
Gonzaga, and I have Gonzaga winning.
We're about the same.
We're gonna have a bloodbath
It's gonna be
in this
fun.
house.
I am.
do,
we're
do
gonna
we want
fight
to
in the
do we want
yard.
to do a group wager?
No money.
No, not money.
Drinks.
Drinks or like a pizza or something like that.
You have to eat a whole pizza.
No, like losing team has to pitch in for the
Okay,
winners.
yeah. We'll do that. The losing team has to buy everybody pizza.
All right.
I
I'm with
guess.
it. I'm with
So
it.
like if Gonzaga wins,
split the
Tyler and I have
cost.
to buy
Yeah.
you two a pizza.
Yes.
I got
Well,
it.
no,
we can eat the pizza.
You can
too.
also eat it, but like buy it for everybody.
We pay for
Okay.
it.
We'll have
All
a
right.
pizza night, and you guys.
Pizza night. Woo, 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 woo. All right, guys.
All right.
Thanks for listening. We really appreciate it, and we will see you next week. Peace.